My lovely Virgos, um, the silence is about to shatter. The wall that's been standing between you and someone who matters is about to crumble. And I'm not talking about weeks from now or someday, maybe. I'm talking about right now. This energy is moving fast and urgent and desperate. Someone can't hold back anymore. Someone is preparing to reach out to you, to see you, to talk to you, to break this painful no contact that's been eating them alive from the inside. And when I sat down to pull cards for you, the energy was so intense that my hands were actually trembling. Because Spirit is showing me that this person has been in agony, tormented by your absence, consumed by regret, and they've finally hit their breaking point. They can't live with this silence for one more day. And Virgo, you need to be prepared for what's coming. Because when they reach out, it's going to be raw. It's going to be emotional. It's going to be everything they've been holding in finally pouring out. And you need to know what's really happening in their heart and what this reunion could mean for both of you. So before we dive into who this person is and what they're about to do, I need you to do something sacred with me right now. Because this reading is carrying massive transformational energy. If you can feel this, if your heart just skipped or your stomach flipped or you suddenly got chills, then show the universe you're ready by hitting that like button, subscribing to Virgo so you stay connected to these divine messages, and dropping a comment, even if it's just the word ready or a heart emoji, because that engagement isn't just for the algorithm. It's an energetic seal. It's you telling Spirit, yes, I'm open to this reconnection. Yes, I'm willing to hear what needs to be said. Yes, I'm prepared for the no contact to end. Okay, let's go deeper into this powerful energy. So, I'm pulling the first card to see who this person is, what their energy looks like right now. And oh, Virgo, the Eight of Cups reversed just came out, and this tells me everything. Normally, the Eight of Cups shows someone walking away, leaving behind a stack of cups, turning their back and moving toward the mountains, toward solitude, toward a new path. But reversed, Virgo. This person tried to walk away from you. They tried to leave. They tried to convince themselves they could move on and find peace without you, but they can't. The reversal shows that they've stopped mid-journey. They've turned around. They're looking back at those cups they left behind and realizing that walking away from you was the biggest mistake of their life. The Eight of Cups reversed is someone who's been in this limbo, this tortured space of wanting to return but being too proud or too scared or too ashamed. They've been frozen between leaving and coming back, between silence and confession. And Virgo, that freeze is thawing, that paralysis is breaking. And what Spirit is showing me is that this person has been doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of inner work, a lot of painful reflection about why they walked away in the first place. And they're finally ready to turn around completely, to face you, to admit they were wrong, to ask for another chance. And you see those cups they left behind? Those represent the emotional connection you shared, the love, the intimacy, the potential. And they're realizing that nothing they've found since leaving compares to what they had with you. And what's so powerful about the Eight of Cups reversed appearing first is that it shows this person is choosing to return. They're not being forced. They're not coming back out of convenience or boredom. They're coming back because they've walked far enough away to realize that their soul is still tethered to yours, that the distance hasn't healed them, it's hollowed them out, and they need to come back to feel whole again. So let me pull what's been happening to them during this no contact, what they've been going through internally. And the Five of Cups just appeared. And Virgo, this is the grief card, the regret card. Look at this figure dressed in black, standing before 3 spilled cups, staring down at the loss, at what's been wasted, at what's been destroyed. And behind them are 2 cups still standing, still full, still offering hope, but they can't see them because they're so consumed by what went wrong. The Five of Cups is showing me that during this separation, this person has been drowning in sorrow, in remorse, in the weight of their choices. They've been replaying every moment, every conversation, every opportunity they had to choose you and didn't. And those 3 spilled cups represent what they threw away: the trust, the love, the future you could have built together. And Virgo, they've been punishing themselves. They've been stuck in this loop of self-blame and heartache. And every day without you has felt like confirmation that they ruined something precious, something irreplaceable. And you see, the figure is facing the spilled cups with their back to the standing ones. That shows they've been so focused on their mistakes that they almost forgot there's still hope, there's still possibility, but now something is shifting. Now they're starting to turn their head, to notice those 2 standing cups, to realize that maybe, just maybe, it's not too late. And what I'm getting is that this person has been carrying so much pain, so much regret, and that pain has humbled them. It's broken down their ego. It's stripped away their defenses. And now they're approaching you not from a place of pride or entitlement, but from a place of genuine vulnerability and remorse. And Virgo, the Five of Cups, is also about learning from loss, about understanding what you had only after it's gone. And this person has learned that lesson the hard way. They know now what you're worth. They know now what they lost. And they're ready to do whatever it takes to heal what was broken. So let me see what's in their heart right now. What emotion is driving them to break the silence? And, okay, the Ace of Cups just appeared. And Virgo, this is profound. This is the offering of pure love. Look at this hand emerging from the clouds, holding a golden chalice overflowing with water, 5 streams pouring down into a lotus pond, and a dove descending with a communion wafer. And everything about this image is sacred, is blessed, is divinely guided, is less than #0. The 7 hash is greater than. The Ace of Cups is this person saying, I have love to give you. Real love, healed love, transformed love. And what's so beautiful about this appearing after the 5 of Cups is that it shows the journey. It shows that their grief and regret have alchemized into something pure, something holy. They've cried enough tears to fill that cup. They've mourned enough to empty themselves. And now they're being refilled by spirit, by grace, by a love that's deeper and wiser than what they offered you before. And Virgo, the Ace of Cups, is new emotional beginnings. It's the universe saying, this person wants to start fresh with you. They want to pour their heart out. They want to show you through actions and words and energy that what they feel for you is real and it's powerful and it's ready to be expressed without fear or holding back. And you see the dove with the communion wafer, that's divine blessing. That's spirit saying this reconnection is meant to happen, that there's healing available here, that if both of you are willing, this can be a sacred union, a holy mending, and the 5 streams represent the fullness of love, emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, all dimensions. This person wants to love you completely, to give you everything they withheld before. And the lotus pond, lotuses grow in muddy water. They rise from darkness into light. And that symbolizes that this love has been through the mud, through the pain and separation, but it's emerging more beautiful, more pure, more intentional than ever before. Is less than #0. 7 hash is greater than. So let me see what specifically they want to say to you, what message they're preparing. And listen, the Six of Cups just came through. And Virgo, this is the healing card, the forgiveness card, the return to innocence card. Look at this scene. Two children in a village square, one offering the other a cup filled with white flowers. And there are 5 more cups around them, also filled with blooms. And the whole atmosphere is gentle, nostalgic, tender. It has the feeling of a simpler time, of uncomplicated love, of pure intentions. And what Spirit is revealing is that this person wants to talk to you about the past. They want to apologize for the pain they caused. They want to acknowledge where they went wrong. They want to ask for your forgiveness. The Six of Cups is someone saying, can we go back to the beginning? Can we remember what it was like before the hurt, before the walls, before the silence? Can we access that innocent place where we just enjoyed each other, where we didn't have all these defenses and complications? And Virgo, this person is doing deep inner child work. They're healing old wounds that caused them to sabotage the connection wounds from their past that made them run or shut down or push you away. And they want you to know that they're not the same person who hurt you. They've been doing the work. They've been facing their shadows. They've been growing up emotionally. The Six of Cups is also about nostalgia, about sweet memories. And I'm getting that when this person reaches out, they're going to reference specific moments you shared, things that meant something to them, things they've been holding on to like treasures during this separation. And they want you to know that those memories sustained them, that even in the darkest moments of no contact, they would think about your smile or your laugh or the way you made them feel safe. And those memories became proof that what you had was real and worth fighting for. And Virgo, the offering of the cup filled with flowers, that's them saying, I'm bringing you beauty. I'm bringing you something pure. I'm not coming empty-handed. I've cultivated something in this time apart, and I want to share it with you. Let me see what they're afraid of, what fear they're carrying as they prepare to reach out. And the Eight of Swords appeared, and Virgo, this is the mental prison card. Look at this figure blindfolded, hands loosely bound, standing surrounded by 8 swords stuck in the ground. But here's the thing, the bindings are loose. The swords aren't actually blocking the path. This person could free themselves if they chose to, but they're trapped by their own thoughts, their own limiting beliefs, their own fear. And what I'm getting is that even though this person desperately wants to see you and talk to you, even though their heart is overflowing with Ace of Cups love and their soul is ready for Six of Cups healing, they're terrified that you won't forgive them, that you've moved on, that you've found someone else, that you'll reject them or tell them it's too late. And so they're in this Eight of Swords paralysis, wanting to reach out but afraid of the outcome, writing and deleting messages, picking up the phone and putting it down, rehearsing what they want to say but never actually saying it. And Virgo, this is torture for them. This is agony. Being so close to breaking the silence but held back by fear. But here's what the Eight of Swords is also showing. Those loose bindings, that means they're about to break free. The fear is losing its grip. The mental prison is crumbling. And something is going to give them the courage to finally take action. Maybe they'll see a sign. Maybe they'll hit rock bottom emotionally and realize they have nothing left to lose. Maybe the pain of not reaching out will finally become greater than the fear of reaching out. But Spirit is confirming that this breakthrough is imminent. This person is on the verge of liberating themselves from their own mind. And when they do, when they finally remove that blindfold and cut those bindings, they're going to come to you. They're going to speak their truth. And Virgo, you need to be ready. So let me pull what the outcome could be if you're open to this reconnection, if you're willing to listen and consider what they have to say. And okay, the Two of Cups just appeared, and this is the partnership card, the mutual love card. Look at these two figures standing face to face, each holding a cup, gazing into each other's eyes with such depth and recognition. And above them is the caduceus of Hermes, the healing staff with intertwined serpents. And this represents alchemy, transformation, the merging of two souls into something greater. The Two of Cups is Spirit saying there's potential here for a beautiful reunion, for a healed relationship, for a connection that's stronger because it's been tested, because both of you have grown, because the separation taught you what really matters. And Virgo, this card is showing me that if you choose to open your heart when this person reaches out, if you're willing to have the conversation, to hear their apology, to witness their transformation, there's a possibility of creating something real and lasting together. The Two of Cups isn't just romance. It's partnership. It's two equals choosing each other consciously. It's mutual respect and mutual devotion. And what's so powerful is that this person isn't coming back expecting you to just take them back. They're coming back hoping to earn your trust again, to prove they're worthy of this Two of Cups connection. And you see the caduceus above them? That's the healing that happens when two people are brave enough to be vulnerable, when they can acknowledge pain and forgive and choose love over fear. And Virgo, whether this relationship is meant to be romantic or whether it's meant to evolve into a deep friendship or soul connection, the Two of Cups confirms that there's divine purpose in this reconnection. There are lessons to be learned, healing to be done, and growth to be experienced. And if both of you approach this with open hearts and honest communication, something beautiful can emerge from the ashes. Let me see what the universe wants you to know about all of this, what guidance Spirit has for you. And listen, the Temperance card just came through, and Virgo, this is so important. Look at this angel standing with one foot in water and one on land, pouring liquid between two cups, creating perfect balance, perfect flow. And in the background is a path leading to mountains and a glowing crown, symbolizing higher consciousness, spiritual evolution. And everything about this card is patience, moderation, divine timing, healing through balance. And what Spirit is telling you is that when this person reaches out, when they want to see you and talk to you and express everything they've been holding, you need to stay in your temperance energy. You need to be balanced. You can't go to extremes. You can't immediately forgive and forget without seeing proof of change. But you also can't shut them down completely without giving them a chance to show you who they've become. Temperance is the middle path. It's being open but discerning, compassionate but wise, willing to heal but not willing to sacrifice your peace. The angel pouring water between cups represents the flow of emotions, the exchange of energy. And Virgo, this reconnection is going to require both of you to pour into each other, to share your truths, to be vulnerable. But it has to be balanced. You can't be the only one giving. You can't be the only one being vulnerable. This person needs to match your energy. They need to prove through consistent action that their Ace of Cups overflow is real and sustainable. And temperance is also about time, about not rushing, about allowing the healing to unfold naturally. And so Spirit is saying, take your time with this. Don't feel pressured to make any immediate decisions. Listen to what they have to say. Observe how they show up. Feel into whether their energy matches their words, and trust your intuition to guide you toward what's truly in your highest good. So, Virgo, here's what's happening. The no contact is ending. This person can't hold back anymore. They're breaking free from their Eight of Swords prison. They're turning around from their Eight of Cups reverse journey away from you. They're ready to offer you their Ace of Cups heart, to ask for Six of Cups forgiveness, to express their Five of Cups regret, and to explore the possibility of Two of Cups partnership. And the universe is supporting this through divine timing, through the alchemical process of temperance, through the understanding that sometimes people need to lose something to truly appreciate its value. And Virgo, you get to decide how you want to receive this. You get to set the terms. You get to protect your heart while also staying open to possibility. And whatever you choose, know that you're guided, you're protected, and you're deserving of love that's healed and whole and ready to honor the treasure that you are.